This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Of course, we'll talk about this weekend's snowstorm, but we'll also hit on the total lunar eclipse happening on Sunday. We'll hit on that and much more next. Happy Friday to each and every one of you, and thank you for your time. I'm Ken Karen. Here's your Friday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. In the wake of Winter Storm Harper, Governor Tom Wolf today signed a state of emergency declaration to allow increased assistance for storm-related needs. The Commonwealth is also imposing speed restrictions and a ban on commercial traffic from noon Saturday until noon on Sunday, including buses and most interstates and the Pennsylvania Turnpike. It does not restrict citizens' travel. For more information, visit 511pa.com or download the app. In our area, West Hazleton's snow parking ban is in effect from noon Saturday until the storm is over. Cunningham Borough's snow ban is in effect Saturday and Sunday. Freeland's snow ban takes effect at noon tomorrow. No parking on the onside of the street. McAdoo's snow ban is in effect 9 a.m. Saturday until 9 p.m. on Sunday. If possible, parking is allowed on the even side of the streets. No parking in the alleys. And the Hazleton area boys basketball game against Williamsport, scheduled at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium tomorrow, has been postponed until Wednesday evening at 7:15 p.m. And now the forecast.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
As promised, a look at yesterday and today. I'd say we got a dusting, but there is more on the way. Here's our forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 21 degrees, and then a winter storm watch Saturday afternoon to Sunday afternoon. Saturday snow mainly after 3 p.m., while the high of 29. New snow accumulation of around 2 inches, 90% chance of precipitation. Saturday night snow, freezing rain, and sleet. It will be windy, chance of precipitation 100%. New ice accumulation of around 1/10 of an inch. New snow and sleet accumulation of around 7 inches. Sunday, freezing rain and sleet, then snow showers, areas of blowing snow, high of 21, wind gusts as high as 36 miles per hour, 80% chance of precipitation. Then at night, mostly cloudy and cold, low of -2. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, mostly sunny. It will be cold, high of only 7. At night, clear with a low of -1. Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 24. And then Tuesday night, a chance of snow, 40% chance, maybe some sleet and freezing rain, mostly cloudy, low of 19 degrees. UGI has a safety tip when removing snow and ice from your energy meter and appliance vents. Do not use snow blowers or plows. Hand shoveling is the safest method. The expansion of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is underway, and that means changes in parking and access for patients and visitors. A temporary entrance and walkway has been constructed to the left of the main entrance. Parking patterns have changed. Patients and visitors are asked to follow signs to parking lots A and C to help alleviate parking. Patients who need outpatient lab work or radiological services are asked to use the Health and Wellness Center. Patients with non-threatening or urgent care needs are asked to use the Express Care in Hazleton Shopping Center or contact their primary care provider. 46th Annual March for Life took place today in Washington, D.C. These are photos courtesy of members of Pennsylvanians for Human Life, the Greater Hazleton area chapter. Buses from our area made the trip in hopes of having the Supreme Court overturn the Roe v. Wade decision that legalized abortion. Other news, I am so excited. Sunday, it's the Super Blood Wolf Moon. What does that mean? Well, Lisa Sugart sat down with my alter ego, Cosmic Ken, to talk about this celestial event. Super moon, that just means a full moon, and when the moon is at its closest kind of in its orbit around Earth, they call it a super moon. It is brighter and it will be larger in the night sky, so that's good when we're having a total lunar eclipse. We'll get into that. Wolf is a name the Native Americans gave to the January full moon. Each full moon has a different name. You could go online, look up why they're called that. But finally, the blood moon. That means it's a total lunar eclipse. So Lisa, I'm gonna have you hold the sun here.
Okay.
Got that? Okay, so there's the sun. And then we're going to have the Earth right here and the moon here. So the total eclipse just means that the moon is going to have the Earth kind of blocking the sun, so there's going to be a shadow on it. And the reason they call it the blood moon is the Earth's atmosphere will actually scatter the blue light from the sun. Some will still get through, and it will be red light that hits the moon. So you'll actually see on Sunday night, naked eye, no telescope, no anything, it'll be red. So they call it the blood moon. So why isn't there always an eclipse going on once a month when we get a full moon? And the answer to that is the moon actually, when it orbits around the Earth, goes up or it'll be down a little bit. So I think twice a year or something, it lines up perfectly with the sun and the earth, and we get that total lunar eclipse. It's going to be cold. I think it's like -2 degrees. It's probably going to be cloudy, but I think there'll be some breaks where you can see it. But yeah, you don't need any equipment, and it's safe. It's not like the lunar eclipse where you need special glasses. You can go out there, just give it a look. And again, the nice thing is if it is cloudy, it lasts for a little bit. I mean, this thing is going to start at 9:35 p.m. That's when what they call the penumbra the moon will enter that part of the shadow. And then the partial eclipse will start at 10:34 p.m. Totality, this is when you might want to get out there. Big part of the show, 11:41 p.m. And then this is actually the big part of the show. It will be at its peak at 12:12 a.m. on Monday morning. So get outside. It will last until about 12:43 a.m. totality. So you have what, like a half hour there? If it's a little cloudy, just keep peeking out, see what's going on, and you'll be able to catch a glimpse of the blood moon. It ends, by the way, I'm sorry, at 1:51 a.m. It'll totally be over by then.
All right, so maybe this will inspire someone else to become a cosmic Ken in our audience. What do you think?
Absolutely. Grab a NASA shirt. And how about this? So this year will also mark 50 years since we landed on the moon for the first time, the Apollo program. So while you're looking up this weekend, give that a thought. We were there.
All righty, good stuff. If you want to know more, call this guy because he's really into it. Cosmic Ken will return to SSPTV News.
If you see me with a backwards hat, I'm Cosmic Ken, and I will be out on Sunday night. I'll try to go Facebook Live a few times on the SSPTV News page as I try to get some shots of the super blood wolf moon. And remember to bundle up if you head outside. It's going to be bitter cold. The Marion Phillies are keeping the pressure on the Monoy area Lady Bears. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Phillies are still a game back of Monoy area in Division III of the Schuylkill League after their win over Schuylkill Haven. Monoy area beat Minersville. Monoy area is at Marion on Thursday. Tamaqua beat Pine Grove, and Hazelton area won their 8th straight game by beating rival Crestwood. Shenandoah Valley and North Schuylkill lost close games. In boys bowling, Hazelton area beat Berwick with Julian Smith having the high game and series for the Big HA. Huge game tonight for Hazelton's boys basketball team as they take on Crestwood in a battle of Wyoming Valley Conference unbeatens. For updates, follow Dave Seaman on Twitter and read his story in tomorrow's Standard Speaker. Here's a nice way to end your week with our SSPTV News in-depth features, including a story on Hazelton area basketball player Demir Faison about the joy of his game on the court and the joy he brings to others off of it. Next, it's Flashback Friday as we celebrate 25 years of SSPTV News. Watch SSPTV in Pottsville every night from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Comcast Channel 190.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. There will be a Chinese auction to benefit fire victims this Sunday at Faith United Church of Christ in Hazel Township. This event will be from 1 to 4 p.m. Admission is free. The Hazelton Public Transit office will be closed on Monday, January 21st in observance of the Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Buses will be running all day. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Thelma Monafor of Minersville. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. Anna Severa of McAdoo. The Stanley and Lasky Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. And today, we remember Christopher Polchek. Happy 39th birthday in heaven. Love Mom, Ed, Tony, son Elijah, and niece Malia.